Getting the email address of the users is achievable by the methods we've already covered. However, a conversion rate can be improved by sending out follow-up emails. In this segment, I'll be talking about follow-up emails and how to compose them. What are follow-up emails? They are serial emails sent out to unresponsive audience. Once you've gotten the email address, you can segment them into two. One group is responsive, while the other one is quiet. Follow-up emails are for the ones who are not responsive. They are composed and sent serially to this group to remind them to act upon your call to action. Some of the subscribers do not ignore the emails on purpose, but instead are too busy and forget about their subscription. These follow-up emails serve as a gentle reminder to subscribers that did not make any actions following their subscription. To write a follow-up email, the first thing you need to have is a captivating subject line. That is the first thing the audience will see when they receive an email from you. You must convince them to open the email and not ignore it, which is why you need to have a captivating subject line. One that convinces them it is an email too valuable to be ignored. Follow-up emails should also be short and personal. It is best to include the receiver's name in the greeting like, "Hello, John." It's important to have that affability in order to appeal them. They also need to be brief. In follow-up emails, a gentle nudge for the audience would suffice. You don't have to include too many offers as that would result in the emails being long. Long emails would bore the receivers and they would ignore them. As the series of emails are sent out, it's important to make the initial context and purpose of the emails to be clear. If they were not clear, the receiver would be confused by what your intentions in sending those emails are. One way of keeping the initial context clear is by mentioning the same purpose you stated in your first email. Or you can even use the same thread. In your follow-up emails, you should also remind them that they are inactive. In fact, that should be the first thing you mention in the emails. Tell them that the response is needed. It's good to let them know that you acknowledge their subscription and are waiting for them. Lastly, one of the most effective ways to engage with the users is by creating an engaging story. This story should then be separated into different parts so that each email will have a captivating build-up that will make the readers be engaged in it. Plus, when your emails are coming in, they are not just bland promotional emails. They must create excitement. These follow-up emails should be scheduled. All the follow-up emails should not be sent all at once. They need to have just the right intervals between these emails. If the intervals were too long, the reader would forget what you were talking about. On the other hand, if the intervals were too short, they would not be appealing and readers would easily disregard them. You can choose any number of serial emails. The most ideal number is between 4 to 7. Next, I will be discussing about buying solo ads to further increase your mailing list.